Guys, how we doing? I'm Mac. Welcome back to the Trading Guys. Today we're going to be covering fundamentals, and we'll have a quick look at technical analysis as well and see what we've got. The funny thing is, because I had such a good week last week, I ended up like 87 grand up. I didn't really bother trading last week and I didn't see much. However, what is interesting to see, sorry, I'm just finishing this, is that I actually marked up oil for a pullback and entry, and it actually hit the same fucking area. Let's have a quick look here. And I'm going to cover the pros and cons of, where are we? There we go. Of like attaching your account to this, right? Because we always cover it. We always say to the guys in the group, it's not really a good idea, but we always like to try stuff, right? So there are pros to it and there are cons to it, as with everything. But look, this right here, if you look at the last video I've done, I marked this up for the re-entry. Look, bang, retest here. You could have entered that and away it goes. It's like, fucking hell, it's done it again. I just didn't because, look, it was quite messy. But the point is, look, I'm going to zoom in here and show you. As I always say, small candle, large engulfing. You would think it would come here, retest, reject, and go. But once it breaks this, it will come back. It will retest this. So look, retest, retest, liquidity grab to catch all the stop losses just below here. And away it goes, right? It's fucking mental. But the cool thing is, look, yet again, small candle, large engulfing has worked yet again. You could put that in your trading journal, even if you didn't take the trade, just mark down, it's a trade that you marked up, you didn't take it, but it came in. Because even writing, excuse me, even writing down the ones that you didn't take but they came in, it has a massive positive effect. Or even if they don't come in, you know, it has a massive positive effect on your trading confidence and, you know, what works and what doesn't, okay? So that came in. Happy days. I mean, still not as good as, you know, we got in here on that last trade, and I ended up closing it here at this white line. I gave it some room to breathe. It ended up being at 94k at one point. I gave it some room to breathe. Obviously, it blasted through that, but I closed out here. Do you know what I mean? $112 or whatever that is. So you can't fucking complain at that, you know? So where are we? Let's just crack on with this. Today is my son's first birthday, so I've got loads to do while he's sleeping. I still need to get a shower. I've just woke up. I'm going to smash out this video and we're going to crack on. Oh, the pros and cons. So the pros is stuff like it's obviously great on your screen. You know, when you open a trade, it's dead easy. You can fucking click it. You can drag your stop loss down. As you're dragging it down, it shows you how much you're going to gain, how much you're going to lose, and the same with your take profit. If you see a trade that you might not normally take, excuse me, and you don't want to risk it on your actual account here, where you can see it says Ryan Mac Trading Guys USD, that just reminds me it's my USD account. You can jump across here and just click paper trading. So you can click paper trading, instantly trade it, but you're not actually trading your own money, right? Which is good, because it's good to do that at times. If you want to, especially if you want to try out and test stuff which is outside of your normal strategy, then obviously you want to be doing that on your paper trading. If you want to quickly jump in, if you're doing a paper trade and you see a trade that could be on your live account, you're like, oh fuck, I want to take that, you can just click that and take the same trade and it's instant. The con is when I was trying to close oil, you know, when it got down to here and I was like, right, time to close, and I was trying to close it, I hit the, where is it, you know, like down here, you get your little cross to close out the fucking trade. I swear to God, guys, I was hitting it 8 to 10 times. I was like, fucking close, and it just wouldn't close. I was like, come on, and I just kept fucking tapping it, and I was like, when is this ever gonna fucking close? And eventually, after about the 10th time of hitting it, it finally fucking closed. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's not good, because look, you're hitting it the whole time. This, you could have been hitting it here, and luckily mine's closed here. I think I actually started closing it around about here, but it finally hit here, closed, and that could have melted all the way down to here before it finally closed, you know? So that's not fucking good. Anyway, just wanted to share that so that you know the pros and cons. My Darwin X live account, hold on, let's have a look. This is flying. So this is like another form of PAM account where this company here actually provides the clients, which is quite good. I'm currently ranked like 23rd out of 9,249 traders. I'm currently ranked third on this platform. 23rd, which is fucking unreal. That's pretty good. So let's see if we can get that up this year as well, get in the top 10. Yeah, let's just crack on now, guys. So, as always, your notebook out, currency strength, strong, weak, and neutral, okay? Let's just smash through this today. So, first it's going to be AUD, China, and NZD. 14. Right, CP, okay. I'm not going to cover what everything means today. I'm just going to fucking fly through it, guys. Bullish. So remember, when it's bullish for China, it's bullish for Aussie, right? Bullish, 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 bearish, bullish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bullish. Okay, so that's fairly positive. Next week, what we got? Unemployment, retail sales, FPI, cash rate, RBA statement. So look, look at this. Oz are planning to hike rates again from 3.85, they're currently the highest, to 4.10 to 4.10%, right? My mate Dan, who's a fucking absolute brain at this shit, he's the guy that taught me a couple of years ago now. He's been saying for ages, if you guys are in Australia and you're getting trapped and locked in by all this bullshit of, oh, come and get your cheap mortgage rates from us, buy the house of your dreams, fucking fantastic rates, blah, blah, blah. He said over a year ago, and I shared it, that you're going to be fucked because rates are going to come flying back, and rates have come flying back in Oz rapid. With or without the Iran bullshit, rates were coming back anyway in Oz with the whole production, everything going up. So Iran's not helping matters any. It's definitely having an effect, but it was going to go up regardless if you had Iran or not. And in a year or two, you'll probably see house prices in Oz fucking collapsing because they're just astronomical right now. None of them make sense. And then when you include astronomical fucking prices in Oz for a house collapsing with massive fucking inflation, then it's just an absolute recipe for disaster, okay? So Oz is strong just now going up, but we know, right, what goes up must come fucking back down. So that's definitely going to be the case with AUD in the next year or two. Just keep an eye on it. Could be sooner because of the Iran stuff. So we're expecting a rate increase again this week, Tuesday. Employment change, unemployment rates, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so there's a fair bit of news that we want to see this week coming up. Okay, so I'm keeping Oz, AUD, in strong. I'm keeping NZD in weak, and of course we don't bother with China, so I'm not going to put it. If you want to write in neutral just now, CHF. Remember, CHF is just always a neutral currency in terms of economic data because it never really changes. That's why they always say it's safe as Swiss. However, it's traded buy and sell based upon market sentiment. Is it risk on sentiment, risk off sentiment, so on and so forth. If markets are risk on, you want to be selling CHF. If markets are risk off, you want to be buying CHF. It's pretty much as simple as that, okay? Where are we now? Okay, let's move on. CAD. So CAD will be, the Canadian economy is still dog shit, right? However, it will be seeing some strength because of oil doing so well, right? Because of this Middle Eastern conflict. Building permits. Okay, let's just go through it. So, bearish. Don't be fooled that it's green. It's dropped massively. Bearish, 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 bearish. 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 Yeah, everything's fucking bearish. However, if you have a look at CAD, it'll probably be showing some strength, right? Where are we? The actual CAD pairs, is it? Let's have a look. Nah, it's not really, actually. Let's have a look. There we go. So it's showing strength against weaker pairs, okay? What else we got? GBP CAD, boom, slightly. Euro CAD, yeah, same again. So nothing major, but it is shown. In fact, I'm in the higher time frame. I'm in the lower time frames. Ah, yeah, look, fucking boom. So it is showing that strength right from oil. This is a big oil. This is a pullback in oil. This is oil again showing strength. Okay, so it is actually playing out as determined by data. Let's have a look here. This week we've got CPI. Yeah, tons of CPI. Bank, where are we? Overnight rate not looking to change. Core retail sales, IPB. Yeah, so there's a lot of data here that we want to see this week. Okay, Canada is going to remain in weak, but like I was saying, just remember, excuse me. Remember, guys, it's weak in terms of economic data. If oil continues to fly and so on and so forth, then of course you're going to get that strength. We had, I put Canada in strong last week because oil was fucking flying. It was just so that you remembered of that. But really, the economy is weak. Just remember, because of oil, if oil keeps flying, the Canadian dollar will get some strength, okay? But it's not economic strength. It's because it's so closely tied to the dollar. Moving on. CHF we don't bother with because it's risk on, risk off. Right, bearish, bullish, sticky, bullish, bearish, bearish. Okay, so that's mixed data. It's not really good, not all good, not all bad. This week coming up, we've got core CPI. We've got main refinancing rates, current account. I need to turn the microphone down actually because I can hear all the fucking maids kicking off in the background. I think it's because I had my microphone turned up to like full sensitivity. Sorry if you could hear all that rattling in the fucking background. It does my tits in. I swear to God, people in my house only choose to make the most fucking noise when I make these videos. I swear to God. See, before I make them, the whole place is silent, and I was like, I'll go for a shower. And then I looked, and my son was sleeping in the bed, so I thought, fuck, I don't want to wake him. I'll wait until he wakes up. Then I'll go for a shower, get ready for his party and all this. So what I'll do now is I'll hash out this fucking trading thing. And then all the maids are all running about, fucking smashing cupboards, clicking boxes. Just doing my tits in. Anywho, let's look at Euro. So Euro, I'm going to keep it neutral for now. We don't have any rate increases or anything penciling. I'm just going to keep it neutral for now. I mean, neutral overall, the grand scheme of things. But it could be like weak bullish. What I'll do is I'll give you a look at prime market terminal as well, and let's see what these guys have got for it. Is it weak bullish, weak bearish, and so on? Because they do the here and now, and I do the bigger picture. Okay. So GBP. What we got here last week? Okay. Bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. Okay, again, mixed data. This week, we've got claimant count change, average earnings, monetary policy, official bank rates are looking to stay the same. So nothing major. We've got, actually, we really want to see these on Thursday, right? But nothing major the rest of the week. But we do really want to have a look at what these numbers come in at during the week. Japanese yen. Oh, so I'm going to put pound. I'm going to keep pound at neutral, guys. Okay, but it might be neutral. neutral to weak bullish in the short term, weak bullish, and then neutral overall, okay? Japan, bullish, 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 bearish, bearish, sticky. So that's okay, that's good news. Bullish, bullish, bearish, bearish, bearish. Okay, mixed data. Numbers are getting better for cash earnings, bank lendings, and so on. So numbers are getting better. Like I said, for a long time now, the Japanese yen has just been in the trenches trying to fucking climb its way back out. You know, it's just a total nightmare. But it's just not quite there yet economically. This week, we've got trade balance, core machinery. Okay, we've got a little bit of news we want to see, but nothing too great. Okay, I'm going to keep Japanese yen in weak. Just remember, excuse me, I live in, I'm not sick of it, guys. I live in Jakarta. It's so fucking polluted. You just always end up with a cough. With Japanese yen, the economy is weak. However, it's a risk off safe haven currency, right? So if all this shit's kicking off in the Middle East and blah, 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 people move their money to safe havens. They will put their money into likes of Japanese yen, Swiss franc, gold, and so on, okay? Let's see. So gold hasn't really been moving now during this war. It's just because it's so fucking overpriced. People are like, right, why would I put it into that when I can just put it to the Japanese yen, get better rates, get better this, that, there. You know, so that's why you've kind of seen it. It has been going positively, but you don't get that massive spike that we normally get just because it's so fucking expensive right now. And there are cheaper and safer options, right? People are just fucking up to their neck with gold right now. Average cash earnings year on year. Oh, we've done that, okay. Next week, yeah, okay, that's fine. Moving on. We've done NZD, so we're now on the last one, guys. Happy days. Let's get this fucking smashed out and I'll just go. USD. Bearish, bullish, bullish, bearish, bullish, 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 bearish, bearish, bullish, bullish, sticky, bullish, prelim, bearish, bearish, bullish, 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 bullish. So USD is fucking superb. And I had it in strong last week. I'm going to keep it in strong this week, okay? This week coming up, yeah, we've got core PPI, PPI, factory orders, crude oil, federal funds rate. They're looking to keep the rates the same. Rates are going to probably start to increase at some point and not get any lower. You know, there was 2 rate cuts already in the forecast for this year. Excuse me. That's kind of out the window now, guys, because of this fucking war, because it's going to bring inflation. So that's now being canned. For now, inflation remains the same, sticky, but you're probably going to get increases now and not fucking decreases. Not deflation. Unemployment claims. Yeah, so we've got tons of news that we want to see this week. All right, so just to run through the final thing. Currency strength, strong. AUD, USD, right? Strong. AUD, USD. Weak. NZD, CAD, Japanese yen. Neutral. CHF, Euro, GBP. Okay? I'll say it one more time. Strong. AUD, USD. Weak. NZD, CAD, Japanese yen. Neutral. CHF, Euro, GBP. Okay? Now, I'll give you a quick look at Prime Market Terminal. This thing is fucking amazing. Let's have a look. Okay, USD, we've got as bullish, same as us. Euro, bearish, we've got it neutral. GBP, weak bullish, yep, we've got that. We've got neutral, so as I said, it can be either, when it's neutral, it can be weak bullish, weak bearish. CAD, bullish. That's because of oil, remember. The economy is not bullish. AUD, neutral. That's fine. We've got it strong. NZD, bearish. Yep. Japanese yen, bearish. Yes. CHF, weak bullish. That's because that weak on, risk off. Okay. Let's have a look at the history. Yeah, I'll move this. Okay. Yep. USD, we've got going very bullish. Euro, very bearish. GBP, bullish. CAD, very bullish because of oil. AUD, neutral. NZD, very bearish. Japanese yen, very bearish. CHF, bullish. Okay, so you could look at, for example, pound NZD and be looking for buys, right? Let's just have a look here. And there you go. Look. I already had this marked up, as you can see. Boom. Break away, pull back, retest, and go. Right? So you just need a good entry now. We need this to pull back. I mean, it did pull back here, but I mean, that happened on Friday. I'm never going to enter a trade on a Friday. That's just fucking ridiculous because anything can happen over the weekend. I'll just be waiting for another retest, guys. Breaks away. It will. The market will always retest, okay? It'll come back, retest, and away we go. But as you can see, it played out exactly, right? And how you can see how good it is to be able to use data like this and tie that into your trades. Do you see what I mean? It's fucking brilliant. Hey, here we go. This is a great tool. Retail traders, tells you what they're doing in particular pairs. Banking and trades, currency overview. I mean, there's millions on here. I've only selected a couple of templates. There's millions on here. Here's a currency strength meter. Tells you right away the strength of currencies, right? So NZD USD, again, you'd be looking to sell that. In fact, we actually closed NZD USD. Let's have a look at it quickly. We closed it. Now, we closed it at the right time because you just never know. But look, we closed it here, right? It then came back up. Our entry was here. We closed it here. It came back up. Look, if we just drag this across, it's retested our area. Boom. Fucking bang on. And it's just absolutely melted, right? So we actually closed it here, which was fine, because if they came back up to break even, and you don't really want that for a trade, but then it just went fuck off, okay? I didn't re-enter it, where you can see that's where essentially the big money would have been made, all right? But I mean, like, I had a great week last week. I was happy with what we made, so I wasn't in any rush to jump back in. But wow, it's fucking good to see that. I need to go, guys. I need to shower. It's my son's birthday. I'm not going to bother with any more technical analysis. I just don't have the time today. Well done if you copied oil and the other trades. What I'll do is on Monday, I will then send in any screenshots of the trades that are possibilities for us to take this coming week. All right. I'm Ryan Mac. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following the train, guys. I hope you find it useful. Don't over risk, don't over trade, and don't blow your fucking accounts. See you soon.